Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm going to throw out some rapid fire content. So check this out. Gautama the Buddha, 2,500 years ago, said the mind is crazy. Okay, like you just have a super difficult time controlling the direction of your thoughts, and he recommended using Vipassana, which is amazing. It's an amazing way to quiet the mind, but it's not very practical on a daily basis, 24 hours a day, to be sitting in Vipassana, practicing all of the sacred texts from the Satipatthanas, and maintaining your strong determination with Adik Tong. Very difficult. So I've done about 20 of them, sat, served, and led 4 different countries. I love the practice. It's amazing. It's a wonderful practice as an anchor. And you can actually anchor that practice into certain aspects of your life so you can bring it outside of the monastery. But anyway, so Tony Robbins is like, yo, the mind's crazy, crazy, crazy. You got to interrupt your patterns and you have to anchor in new patterns. Wonderful. But how? And Tony Robbins also talks about the 6 human needs. It's like, great, we have this need for certainty. We have a need for uncertainty. We have the needs for good certainty. We have the needs for good uncertainty, for growth, contribution, love, and connection. So, but how do we get these things built into our life automatically? Information's wonderful, but how do you apply it? Who cares? Joe Dispenza's like, fire and wire, new anchors and new ideas inside your mind. Great, I got 6,000 thoughts a day. It's the same thoughts, 95% of those thoughts, maybe more. It's the same precognitive commitments and preconditioned emotional responses I've had my entire goddamn life. How do I fire and wire these new experiences? It's actually not that difficult, to be honest with you. This technology has been around for quite some time, and we can see it in hieroglyphics in almost every ancient civilization around the world. It's compressing data to a small spot where it has an individual message as well as a collective message. It's got a visual image, it's got an emotional amplifier, it has a numeric and phonetic value. Why is all this stuff important? It's important for back propagation inside of the brain, because when you see this, when you consciously see these messages, these hieroglyphic images, what happens is you're using the frontal cortex. It's the command center that says, hey, what does all this stuff mean? It notices it and starts to go into the layers. It's like tiramisu when you see hieroglyphics. Now, because it's got numbers and phonetics and imagery and emotions all associated to that, plus identity, local and non-local, the whole brain gets engaged. Now, the only way that something negative can happen from this is if it's attached to pain. But if it's interrupting the pattern and firing and wiring new connections and getting down to the sensations, the emotional sensations, and meeting those 6 human needs, we're talking about going from the physical, using the principles, the mechanics of spiritual theory, putting into the process of practical application to create a new reality. Now, reality is made in agreement, so one person can't change reality. It's like pendulums that are swinging. You can't have one pendulum going this way and then 8 billion going the other way and expect to change reality. No way, Jose. You can change your personal reality for sure. But who wants to be so self-centered these days? Come on. It's time we step up to the plate and recognize that we are non-local, we're self-referring, we're cybernetic. In fact, we're non-localized, self-referring cybernetic feedback loops that live within a field of probabilities, and these probabilities can be amplifying whatever we put our attention on. It's time to have a bigger conversation, I think. And we've done this before. It's like T.S. Eliot said, you know, when we finally reach our destination, we'll see it with new eyes, but also recognize it as a place we started from. Pretty cool. I think we should move from the information age into the age of implementation. What do you say? What do you think? What say you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you think this might be helpful, I think it's helpful, please like and share. More people need to start thinking on different layers of reality, because we are amazing. We are creators. That's what we do. God bless.